newest member of the Lakers. Not sure if he grew up a Laker fan since he was born in Los Angeles. Jeremy Lin joining us on the show. Jeremy, where are you right now?
I'm in L.A.
Can you be more specific?
I'm on the road right now, so I'm not exactly sure. I'm on some highway. But I actually don't know where I am right now. I'm headed towards downtown.
Well, wait a minute. You're from there. You don't know where you are right now?
No, not right now. I'm in a car that the Lakers are sending me to a certain spot right now, and and I had no idea where I am.
Born in L.A., did you grow up a Laker fan?
Well, I was born in LA, but then I moved to Northern California. So actually, when I grew up, I was a Warriors fan.
Ooh, so did you dislike the Lakers?
Well, there's definitely the Lakers cause a fair share of heartache among Bay Area faithful fans. But I would say one thing I always appreciated was just especially as I went to college, was just repping anything from California.
How do we get to this point, Jeremy, in your career?
I have no idea. It just, everything seems to just happen so suddenly and so sporadically, and it just seems like 1 minute I'm here, the next minute I'm there, and it just, things are changing so fast. I'm just trying to, keep up, and I guess it's also a chance that everyone else can see my life and my career and just how much things have changed so quickly.
Do you know how good you are?
Do I know how good I am inside?
No,
inside
as a
myself?
player. Yeah, I don't know if you doubt yourself that, what happened with New York, Linsanity, and then you go to Houston, and then your role, and now you're with the Lakers. Do you have any questions or doubts?
I think they're naturally just after 2 years of maybe not, in my own eyes, underperforming. I think that, there are times when I'm like, I'm not sure what's going on or will I ever be able to, rebound and respond. But I think every athlete goes through that. I think more so than ever, though, I believe I'm a much better player now than I was in New York. I think you can't always account for, your role or the system or, the way that the coach uses you or different things like that. There's so many different factors, your teammates and how that affects the way that you play or what your role is. I just think I do believe in myself. I do believe that I'm capable of what I think I'm capable of, and I believe that I'm a much better player now than I was 2 years ago in New York, 3 years ago in New York.
He's Jeremy Lin, the Lakers' new point guard, joining us, Dan Patrick Show. Go back to Linsanity. At the height of it, the peak of it, how crazy did it get for you?
I mean, it's easily the craziest time of my life. Just insane. It was just, I guess there's just so much that happened that sometimes, like, people remind me, like, do you remember this happened or remember that happened? And I was like, oh, wow, I can't believe I didn't remember that until you brought it up. There's just so many things within that 1 4-week stretch. It was just incredible.
Was it good for you, looking back on it?
Yeah, I think every single part of my journey has been good for me in such a unique way. I think that was able to allow me to kind of put my footprint on my own career in terms of being able to establish myself as an NBA player. Prior to that, I thought I was going to get cut and perhaps never see the NBA floor again. So definitely from that standpoint, it was good. I think there was a lot of other good things that happened, whether it's just, breaking down stereotypes or, and it's not just Asian stereotypes, it's just, the Harvard stereotype or the undrafted or whatever it might be. There's a lot of different things good things that came of it. I think it presented a tremendous and very unique set of challenges and, trying to be a player that had to live under the shadow of that instant success. And it really challenged me as a person. And I think through it all, it's made me a much stronger person.
I look back on a quote that Carmelo Anthony made about you with contract, and was there jealousy at any point with you getting all of the attention with Linsanity?
I really don't know. I couldn't answer that for you. I know that, all I can continue to say is just I've never had any problems with him. He's never treated me bad at all one time that I'm aware of. And so, I've always had a relationship with him. And, since then, every time we played, we said hello. And during, the All-Star weekend and whatever. So I really couldn't answer that for you.
Did Kobe say, "Get ready to pass me the ball"? Is it, when he when he texted you, did he say, "Hey, know your role. You're going to pass me the ball"?
No. You just said we have a lot of work to do. And,
by the way, Jeremy, who is your head coach?
I don't know. You might know better than me. I think we're still looking, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think a lot of people have been bringing that up, but I mean it's okay right now. Let's say we do have a coach. How much can we really accomplish at this point so early without even a full roster and a lot of guys out of town and things like that? I think I think it's obviously it'd be nice, but I don't think there's any harm in maybe doing an extra due diligence and really figuring out who they want.
More of a stereotype with you being Asian or coming from the Ivy League?
I would have to go. I would have to guess. I'm not I don't know for sure, but I would guess Asian because I think if someone was like, "Hey, there's a really good player at the Ivy made to the NBA," that'd be like, "Whoa, that's pretty cool." But I think being an Asian American, that had never been done before, or hadn't been done since 50 something or 40 something. So I think that was probably more so of a stereotype. I also think the fact that I was a guard and not a 7-foot center.
Yao Ming.
Well, there are multiple, but he's one of them, and the biggest name, yeah.
We before I let you go, we had a guy who played junior varsity at Dartmouth, and he works here. He's one of the Danettes, McLovin. Did you own Dartmouth when you faced them?
Dartmouth, I would say they traditionally struggled in the Ivy League, but the one thing I can always say about Dartmouth was actually we split a lot of years, so we played them twice. A lot of times we won one, lost one. They always, for whatever reason, we had a hard time winning in Dartmouth.
Yeah.
And to Harvard, a lot of times they come to Harvard and we win by a lot. Then we go to Dartmouth and feel like losing overtime. So I got a lot of respect for all the Ivy League teams. I've lost to every single one of them, and it was definitely it was definitely hard. It was definitely a tough league, especially with no Ivy League playoffs.
But don't you think that most of the people at Dartmouth are angry because they couldn't get into Harvard?
There might be a little.
Oh, we almost got a chance to have you trash talk, McLovin.
Wimped out.
Yeah. Tell Jeremy thank you, Fritzy.
Afraid to go down in the JV, Jeremy Lin. The JL wants no part of the JV.
Yeah, Jeremy Lin. Yeah, wanted no part of you. McLovin sanity.